I hear many of the Shan Yue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Suan Chuan's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace because, in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shangyue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make Zhou Yu irritable again. Although, I suppose I can't talk. I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right, Mom? Yes, I'm sure, honey.
Now that Jiangdong is at last peaceful, our next military objective will be...
To defeat Huan Zu once and for all? Surely? I doubt anyone would disagree.
I hope you're not saying that because of your personal vendetta.
Ling Tong wanting to avenge his father is no different than how all of us wish to take revenge for Lord Sun Jian. If such objectives remain unfulfilled, the morale of our troops will suffer.
I'm also in favor of going to war with Huang Zu. It's high time we settled things.
Likewise. I should very much like to see him slain. However, as the leader of Wu, I must weigh up the benefits and drawbacks of that decision. I do not think we should rush into a war with him, unless we stand to benefit in a significant way.
If that's your concern, then you needn't fret, as his territory is in Qing province. It has immense strategic value. Cao Cao has conquered Hubei after defeating Yuan Shao at Guandu, and is now looking to expand south, starting with Qing.
There are also signs that he had a hand in the rebellion in Lujiang. The threat he poses is becoming more and more immediate. The proposal makes military sense. We'd be removing a threat, solidifying our foundations, and positioning ourselves to be ready for war.
Indeed, Lord Zhou Yu, always taking the words out of my mouth. We should take Xiakou, then conquer Qing, and finally invade Bashu, to control the entirety of the southern half of the realm.
Lord Lu Su, did you really just say what I think you did?
Tell me, why would we do all of that?
It would be a means of protecting the people of Wu from Cao Cao. Cao Cao controls virtually the whole of the north, but if we take all of the south, he'll become unable to move against us.
A daring plan, to say the least. That path could lead to our lord controlling the entire realm.
Me? Controlling the realm?
You are very much capable of such a thing, my lord. Each and every one of us believes that.
So I have your trust. Then our next objective shall be Shakro in Jing Province. We will bring down Huangzu and avenge my father.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition.
Things have escalated quickly. In truth, I thought ruling the realm might one day be our aim. But now that I've heard those words from the others, the sheer weight of that idea is mind-boggling. Maybe you're right. Overthinking has long been a bad habit of mine. My brother once told me that it can also be a strength, but anything can be detrimental in excess. Everyone is excited about taking down Huangzu at the prospect of conquest and revenge. However, it seems evident to me that I am perhaps the one who most desperately wishes to see him dead. When I avenge our father, which is something even my brother could not do, I may finally be able to see myself as their equal. I think then I will be able to consider even greater ambitions without fear or hesitation. When Sa died, I realized that I'm a selfish kind of man at heart. I want to share in the sadness, the anger, the passion felt by the others. Yet, I always end up choosing the most logical or convenient path for me. But, in this upcoming battle, I will defeat Huangzu, no matter what. Then, I will be able to move forward as the leader of Wu. I will be relying on your skills out there.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Hi.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all. Don't let me down now.
Let's go.
We will defeat our longtime nemesis and advance yet further. This battle will decide the future of our kingdom. There is no reason for us to fear Guangzhou now.
The enemy officer has been
Shall
defeated.
capture the enemy's bases, one by one.
Commence the advance.
Ling Tong, avenge your father, but do not be reckless.
I know, Lord Lu Yuan. I will take down Gan Ning. Calmly, with certainty.
Looking rough.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone!
The enemy officer
once!
has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory. Okay, we're back
The
on
enemy
track.
officer has been
Back on
defeated.
the road to victory.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Now, is that it? The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Looking rough.
Try this on for size.
An opening!
Take looking rough.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Now. Take looking rough. Looking rough.
Let's give it to them!
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. One to attack. Looking rough. Take this. Take this. Take it. That it. One to attack. Take that. That it.
The path we must walk is set.
The enemy officer
Everyone,
has been defeated.
start the advance! Now's the time!
An open.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Looking rough. Now. That it. The enemy officer
has been defeated.
Keep moving forward just like we planned. We will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard.
Looking rough. I know how to get the job done.
Looking rough.
What's that?
An opening. Counterattack. Looking rough.
That.
An opening. Is that it?
Quite the name you've made for yourself.
The enemy
I
officer.
know you've earned every bit of it, of course.
Take this. Now. Let's go.
Almost at our limits.
Go! Take the fight to them! Stop their advance!
An opening. Looking rough.
Stay calm and focus on what you have to do. We'll get through this together.
The enemy officer.
All units, march! Begin the advance!
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Just one. Is that it?
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Concentrate.
All my might!
Looking rough.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
All my might!
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker.
Now, is that it? An opening.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Take it. Is that it?
All my might!
Is that it?
Another striking execution! My
The enemy
eyes find
officer
themselves
has been
fixated on you
defeated.
in battle!
Let's go. Loose.
Right!
An opening.
The path we must walk is set. Onward!
The
Everyone!
enemy officer has been defeated. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Got you!
Take this. An opening. Take this. Looking rough. Head in. Now. Head in. Take this.
All my might!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Looking rough. Head in. Head in.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer
You've accomplished
has
more
been
than I
defeated.
could have hoped. Can't believe this.
The enemy
You are
officer
indeed a
has
true
been
warrior
defeated.
of the Three Kingdoms.
You have a gleam to do this.
Others do
The
not.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Now!
This territory is ours.
Let's go! Advance! Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing!
The moment has come.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle!
Turn the tables. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Go on!
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening.
This territory.
The enemy officer has been
Wow,
defeated.
somebody even lazier than I am.
Not where we are. Not bad.
Here we go!
Now,
Go on!
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Send out the ships. We're going after Swin Twin.
This is a ferocious
Looks like it's finally our time to shine.
Let's go. I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward. Situation.
The enemy officer
Start the advance.
has been defeated.
We've gotten through. We just weren't strong enough.
All of you, come with me. We're going to lay waste to the enemy's stronghold. Forward march!
This is what we've been waiting for.
Attack! They've taken the bait. Go and eradicate them.
Time to attack.
Such an obvious trap won't faze us in the slightest. Now, push them back!
At last, we will be able to avenge our former lord.
I see it.
For us of the old guard, nothing could be more satisfying.
With all my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer
It does
has
not
been
lessen
defeated.
our regret. Still, it will allow us some closure of sorts if we can hunt him down.
It is high time we brought this to a conclusion. Once we do, our kingdom can finally look forward to the future.
On me.
We have the perfect use for a brute like yourself.
Tear into the enemy
The enemy officer
Get to Swan
has been defeated.
Pompous little... Forget it. I'll do my job. Simple as that.
Advance.
Here he is at last. He is mine. Advance now.
Damn. They're good. We can't stop them. Good. The enemy has been wiped out. Then it's time to take the fight to Huangsu once more. Commence the advance.
So Ling Tong has gone after Gan Ning. And I should also make a move. They'll take an enemy ship and enter into their stronghold.
Commence the advance. Strong. Tiger plain to see.
The way is open!
This is a ferocious duel.
Charge into the enemy's stronghold! Begin the advance! Is this the end?
Strength was not enough.
So, you're coming after this shit, are you? Then I'll face you. Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
Now, we're not giving up. Not here. We keep going. Prepare for battle. Chop chop. Let's show them what we can do.
Tables turned.
So, it's you. I should have expected this.
Needless to say, no holding back.
Let there be no regrets or grudges when this is over.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Prepare yourself, Gan Ning. I, Ling Tong, will have my revenge. You're the son of that officer. So you want revenge? Well, I'm not just going to hand myself over to you on a platter. Looks like I got a bit carried away. Time to retreat.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it. I weren't able to get Gan Ning. No matter. First things first, we must finish this battle. Advance now.
Good. We fought off the enemy's offensive. Let us advance as well.
Forward march.
Their ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail. Take this. Anyone who is willing to join the
enemy
assault on
officer
their stronghold
has been defeated.
Gather here. Let's go.
Lord Luimeng, we are ready to sail.
Good. And none have been left behind? Then we will head straight for their base.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
I was just thinking of it. And now, you've come to help.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
You've come to my aid? I can think of no ally more reassuring than you.
You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least. Break you! I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Concentrate.
Did I think this day would come?
The enemy officer has been
Being
defeated.
pushed back. At this rate, there is no reason to stay on the defensive.
We will instead attack. Repel them. Then engage in a counterattack. Start the advance.
I've been bested. How much longer can the enemy officer has been defeated?
I wonder what Gan Ning thinks of this.
Take this.
Time to act. I see it.
can't believe
Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Counterattack. Whoa. Take this. Head in. Counterattack.
We were unable to keep them at bay. And now we're surrounded on both sides.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Made a great mistake.
This is exciting.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Really heating up, aren't they?
The enemy officer
Might just
has been
be
defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you arrived.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got you!
Unexpected result. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, indeed.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. All my might. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I give up. I will resist no further.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. An opening. Take this. Now. The enemy officer
Your deeds
has been
exceed
defeated.
my imagination. Truly a dependable ally.
So real to fight? My blood races with anticipation.
We'll make our move. Get ready. I see it. Take it. Looking rough.
Whoa. That was an interesting bout. But this is how it ends.
Let's do this!
Your life is mine.
Bear witness to my Let's get serious. Now. An opening. Take this. Looking rough. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been
Impressed by the force and cunning of your naval assault. The tiger of the Sun will not be hunted so easily.
Invested.
At least I made a mark on the battlefield. I've got nothing more to say. Whatever happens now, it's up to you.
won't soon forget this. This ends here. Looking rough.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa, looking rough.
So their fangs have finally reached me. Perhaps
We'll lend a hand. Let's go.
this was inevitable.
We finally did it. We've defeated our nemesis.
Take this.
Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
It's over, isn't it?
Yes. We have finally avenged our father. And thanks to all of you, I've now accomplished something that even my brother could not do.
Brother, there's something I've been thinking. You ought to believe in yourself more. I'm not sure anyone other than you could have succeeded in defeating Huangzu.
I'm not so sure. But I'd like to believe you're right. Whatever the case may be, we shall no longer be haunted by our father's death. We can move forward as a kingdom. Let us continue to pursue our path to a safer and more prosperous nation.
Right. We have a lot to live up to. We mustn't forget, even for a moment, our pride as members of the Sun clan.
We will lay down our arms and surrender. None of us wish to give our lives for Huangzu.
Quite the rationalist.
My service to him was bought with coin. I'm not so dutiful as to die for such a man.
Gunning, what about you?
I mean, I'd rather live, but...
Good. That makes things simpler. And even if you did give yourself up, I wouldn't have accepted your surrender.
I'm not surprised. I've got nothing to say as long as you take Su Fei in. So go on. Take your revenge. We all know that when you go into battle, there will be hatred on both sides. And when the dust settles, the loser rarely forgives the victor. That's why I won't beg for my life, nor will I apologize for killing your father.
Well, that is a rational outlook. My lord, executing someone as formidable as Gan Ning would be a waste. He would surely prove himself extremely valuable to our kingdom.
Wait a minute, Lord Zhou Yu. You cannot be serious.
I am sorry, Ling Tong. But I was thinking the same thing.
Lord Sun Quan, you have taken your revenge by defeating Huangzu. But I still haven't avenged my own father.
I know. I know how bitter and miserable you feel. But for now, I want you to direct that hatred at me instead. I cannot bring myself to have him executed after seeing his strength firsthand. I know it may be hard to stomach, but for Wu to make progress, we must gather as many soldiers as we can, and even let go of our grudges if need be. That is why we made peace with the Shanyue the way we did. And you are wise. You must know this already.
But Lord Sun Quan,
Ling Tong, wait!
Are you sure? I would be like kindling in Wu. One wrong step, and I'll end up burning the whole place down.
If you are kindling, then we just need to find the right use for you. We need men with experience in naval combat, and you certainly have that.
Oh, and what for?
The major warlords in the realm are preparing to fight over Jing province. Myself included.
Bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own. Still, Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.